Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Hello and welcome to this session on the idea identification as part of entrepreneurial mindset. Part of enterprising development among the students, school-going students and also college-going students. One of the important aspects is how to identify the ideas which the student should work on so that their enterprising can thrive on. How to go about it? Where to start? What is the way? Especially the focus here is done by the school-going students. Here, there are 1 to 3 important aspects which to be looked at. The school principals, school teachers and school students, these 1 to 3 aspects, if you keep it in mind, probably you will be able to end up with good idea identification. We call it as ideation. When you're looking at the ideation, the students are supposed to work on this idea, come out with appropriate solutions which can be converted into value and also cash over a period of time. So when you are trying to look at ideas, where to find? Of course, the ideas for this particular enterprising comes from market, angadi, community, society, and all around us. So the hint is very clear that students should go to the market, angadi, field, and study them. Of course, conventionally we have a system where students go to library, see the feasibility reports. There are many industry reports are also available which will give an idea to the student what kind of ideas and problems which the society is facing, where the students can do some kind of value addition to them. But however, it needs to be stressed that students should be able to find out for themselves the original ideas and problems in the market. Friends, here the important thing is that the young student should march into the field and see around, understand, experience and come out with what real issues are there. There is here an important point I wish to put forward. I wish that students can go there, just go there, see there, try to understand, try to ask questions. This is one way of doing it. But there is also a kind of a feeling that when students go to try to, with a clear purpose to identify, locate the market problems, society problems, probably the customers might not speak and the problems might not be spoken by the customers. For example, there are a lot of market surveys are being done by the people. It is more often observed that the market surveys conducted in the field are and usually do not reflect the real problems. For example, if you go to a voter and ask saying that, whom do you vote? Of course, the voter will respond. But the voter might not respond properly. For example, you went to a public, a customer, and asked saying that which product you like to have it. Natural that somebody will respond or somebody might not respond. But the response, how truthful will it be exactly the truth is a big question mark. So this has to be overcome by the students, and especially students being the novices. They never had this kind of an exposure to go to market, angadi, field and identify the problems. This is only a first time experience, second time experience, third time experience. So this particular exercise, the ideation has to be done very carefully. I suggest here that rather than students going directly to try to pick up the idea, the problems and also what kind of solutions they can arrive at, they should not go empty handed, but they should go fully with something in their hand to visit the customers and excuse. Here the stress is very clear. Students carry something to the market, to the field, so that there is an excuse for them to come. Whether that excuse, that reason why they are visiting might be right, might not be right, and need not be right also. But however, what they carry can and help them to go to the customers more conveniently, and customers also will believe and also understand that the students who came there to understand their problems can speak more openly. Especially the medium, what the students carry has got some kind of influence in making the members in the society, public and populate, customers, patients or voters to speak more openly. Why I say is that students have got lot of information in their hands already, which we call it as academic information, which is given as a knowledge. Actually, what is given to the students as academic knowledge is not knowledge, it's only information. This information need to be checked in the market, checked with the customers, whether it is information, knowledge or not. Actually, this the conversion from information to knowledge itself is the learning for a student. For example, if you look at if you look at a particular product like that, saying that no, this is what it is. Student is told that this is a national symbol. Yes, this is a national symbol. It is written in the market that it is a national symbol. But the issue is that the student should take to the market and talk to the market whether it is national symbol or not, how many people understand it as a national symbol or not. This establishes a very good trust between the persons who are visiting, whom they are visiting, and this can play important role for the students to help in establishing an equation with the populate in the market. I feel they carry this concept to them and talk to them, and then through this medium, apart from this particular symbol, they can look at the people, they can understand their problems. For example, if they know this, you know that they know civics, they know that the country's related symbols, but they don't know. The student understands many things about the person in the market. So there you come out with number of problems related to that individual. Even a person understands this. Even then, the student has got an opportunity to glance at an individual very thoroughly through the medium of a madhyam, a medium of a Ashoka pillar. So I invariably say that a student, when going to the market, should go something in their hand which is related to their academic information which is imparted to them. It may be physics, it may be mathematics, it may be civics, it may be zoology, botany, anything. But they should not go to the ideation in the market empty-handed. You understand? The point here is that when information is carried, it is a good excuse. Number one. Number two, it is also a responsibility for the students to check out whether this information is true or false. That's number two. Number three, if it is while carrying out this truth, one can look at number of things about the field, about the customers' relatives, customers' friends, family, neighbors, neighborhood, socio-economic conditions. All this can be understood. The point stressed here is that a student must carry something in their hand. Empty-handed is not the right thing. A lot of people go empty-handed. Usually they get some responses, but it is not right way. Okay? So once the student go there, look at ask more questions, try to also observe. More than asking questions, one should be able to really cite the insights which are not visible to the naked eyes, but one should be able to infer it like this. Here, the teachers play an important role. Guide them, ask questions, train them, so that students will go to the market and understand the public and try to understand their problems and what kind of solutions need to be developed. Here, I wish to say a point here is that a part of entrepreneurship development among the students, usually we'll be in a hurry to see that students will go to the field and get the ideas and develop the solutions. Hold on. Don't be in a hurry. It's not that fast can happen. I repeat here, let the students go with something in their hands. Try to make an excuse to establish a contract with the public. Number two. Number three, try to observe what are the public. Try to look at their problems. Insight, what are the issues that. The point need to be stressed here is that solutions may not come immediately. Don't be in a hurry to get the solutions. If the students going to the field itself is a major thing. Leaving the college premises, school premises, getting into the community is a great thing. Students working with something in their hands is a big thing. Students trying to understand the public is a much big thing. Arriving at the set of problems is much bigger thing. Solutions can come over a period of time. My dear friends, don't be in a hurry. Try to be cool and slow. Identifying problems itself is a big thing, and going out is a big thing. Getting the solutions is not that important. And here, the point need to be stressed is that problems need to be big. Problems need to be relevant. Problems need to be valuable. Solutions will come. Once problems are identified, the seed of ideas is basically the problems. And once problems are there, ideas will lead to solutions. So my stress as a part of ideation, I say that marching the students to the market, field, Angadi, Santa is important. They got exposed to it. They try to pick up and they come with this set of problems is a most important thing which I feel. This can be converted into a report, submitted with the help of the IICs, Innovation Councils, and further the younger brethren, Choti Bahan, Choti Bhai, can discuss this with Bade Bahan and Bade Bhai and come out with an extremely wonderful solutions. I wish to stop here about the ideation stage and can take into the next, which is MVP and proof of concept and other things can be worked out. I'll repeat again here that students marching to market, field, and identifying the problems through what information, academic information they have in their hands is the paramount as part of ideation. Okay, and this step plays an important role. Thank you very much. Let us wait for the next phase. Bye.